Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy, Jewelz, and we are back with another Battlefield 2042 video. Now, today, I want to talk about, if you don't already have this game, if you should buy Battlefield 2042. Now, before we get into that, I want to talk about the AK-24. It is the gun that I will be using throughout this gameplay. It kind of slaps, but it's kind of got some... it's got a massive recoil, as well as a lot of the ARs in this game have bullet spread that doesn't really hit the target the way that it should. I think they call it like weapon bloom or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty bad with the AK. So you might see it in here, you might not, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I like the gun a lot. I think it was better in the beta, but I think as the game progresses and the updates go through, I think that this gun will be a top tier gun. But all right, let's get into if you should buy Battlefield 2042. All right, so I want to talk about some things that is wrong with the game first before I talk about, you know, why you should or should not buy it. All right, so as of right now, there's a lot of bugs in this game, and you know, like, that's all people are focusing on is all the bugs and everything. And it just, look, the game just released. It's been out for a week for early access members, and like 4 to 5 days for people that just got it on the 19th. So some of the bugs in this game are not being able to revive teammates. So like sometimes when your player, like if your teammate is down, and if you're a medic or even just part of the squad, you can't pick them up. That's a huge part of this game, is being able to pick up your teammates. And so when you're sitting there and you can't pick up your teammate, that is very, very frustrating. Or if you're dead and you're trying to get picked up by your teammate and they can't pick you up, that is frustrating as well. So that's one of the things. And then, like I said earlier, the weapon bloom or the bullet spread, it is really, really bad, mainly with the ARs. Okay, so like if I use an SMG like the PP29 or the PBX, like it doesn't seem that much in those weapons. So I think the SMGs are definitely the meta in this game. And there shouldn't be a meta in a Battlefield game. This is not Call of Duty. Battlefield is known to have like weapons that are people use a wide variety of weapons. They don't just use a meta gun. So right now there is a meta, and that is bad in Battlefield. All right. Another thing, let's talk about the combat vehicles. Oh my god, bro. The combat vehicles are so overpowered, it is not even funny. Like, they need to definitely tone down the combat vehicles. Like the tanks, the hovercrafts, the choppers, the planes, it's really ridiculous. Like, you have to shoot these vehicles like 3 times to get them to blow up, 3 to 4 times to get them to blow up. And that shouldn't be the case, especially for a hovercraft. If I shoot the bottom of a hovercraft, that thing should be disabled. Okay, I'm sorry. If a thing's got an inflatable bottom, all right, and if I shoot that with a missile, that thing should be deflated, and it should then be disabled, and then the person has to jump out because it's not good, or it would just make it a lot slower, and then it would give you time to blow it up. I think the hovercraft is, like, that's one of the most OP things, not because it can kill you like more than the other ones. It's just that the realisticness behind it just doesn't make any sense. So the vehicles need to be toned down a lot, in my opinion. Also, the SMGs shoot further than the assault rifles. Why? Why do this? Why would an SMG shoot further than an assault rifle? I don't understand. Like, And I love SMGs. In any game that I play, I'm mainly using SMG. But if I want to use an AR because I want to put some variety into my gameplay, I would want to use an AR. I would like to use an AR, but I don't want to be put at a disadvantage by using an AR and people are just beaming me from across the map with a PP-29 or another SMG. So they need to fix that for sure. They need to give a little buff to the ARs as well as fix the weapon or the bullet spread or the weapon bloom or whatever you might call it. Also, another big thing is the no game chat. There's no game chat. So if you get into a game and you're not in it with your friends in a private party, you can't talk to people. You know, and so like if I'm on PS5 and I want to play with my PC friends, I can't talk to them unless we're in Discord, which isn't a problem for me because I have a mix amp, but not everybody's gonna have stuff like that. Or if I'm on PC and I'm playing with some PS5 or Xbox Series X players, like I can't talk to them unless they're on Discord, which is it's very frustrating and it's inconvenient and it needs to be fixed. All right. And another thing, and I'm gonna bring this up from one of my boys, the PS5 players. I'm not sure if the Xbox Series X players are dealing with this, but some PS5 players are dealing with where they get into a game but they can't redeploy. So they're sitting there and they have to restart their whole console just to be able to get into another game and for it to play properly. Like, that is a huge problem, and like he says, no big streamers are calling for this to be a change because most people are playing on PC. So I am not a big streamer by any means, but I am saying, or a big content creator, I am saying that this needs to be changed so that people do not have to constantly have to jump out of games with their friends, restart their systems, and then get back into the game. And that's bad, because then as a friend you want to jump out as well. You might be in a great lobby and you want to stay in that lobby, but then you have to jump out to restart. So I think that's a problem. All right, now let's just talk about some of the good things. Look, I think that this game is amazing. I think it's going to be amazing. I have not found a game that is a multiplayer game that I could play non-stop since probably I want to say Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 was probably the last like multiplayer game that I could play non-stop and have a lot of fun. Because when Battle Royale was introduced to the scene, when I started playing PUBG, Battle Royale just gave me a different feeling to where I didn't want to play multiplayer games anymore. I just wanted to play BRs because BRs gives you a different feeling. Like, it gives you a different rush, a different feeling throughout the game. And when you win, it's a different feeling as well, because you had to work so much harder to get that W. And so because of that, I always, like, for like the last 4 years, I've been playing only BRs, because that's the only thing that can satisfy me when it comes to gaming. But this game is very, very satisfying. I've been playing this game non-stop and I haven't even missed playing BRs. So that's a huge thing for me and for people that I have talked to as well. All right, so let's get to the big question here. Should you buy Battlefield 2042? And my answer is yes. Yes, you should. All right. Now, you have to be patient, because the game is not a finished product, and no game is a finished product when it is released. You have to be patient and wait for the updates, give the feedback, and just wait for them to tweak the things that need to be tweaked. All right. I think this game is amazing right now, and I think it's going to get even better. So I think, yes, you should buy this game. All right. But be patient. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new and you want to see more content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, let me know in the comment section if you have this game, what you think about it. If you don't have this game, if you plan on getting the game, or if you are unsure what you plan to do about this game, let me know down below. Also, if you want to catch some live streams, make sure you follow the link down in the description to my Twitch channel. Check that out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.